In this life, we've all had a past. Some memories bring us joy, some bring pain, and others feel so heavy we wish we could erase them entirely. But life teaches us that the past is like a shadow. The more we try to run from it, the more faithfully it follows our every step. Today, over the next few minutes, we're going to talk about something incredibly important, something you may have wanted to do for a very, very long time. The art of letting go of the past. This is a profound way to free your spirit, to strengthen your heart, and to step forward with a much lighter stride. Many people are confused. Why does something that happened decades ago still feel so painful today? The answer is simple. The human brain is wired to remember pain more vividly than happiness. It's a survival mechanism. But it also means we can become trapped. Trapped by regret, by our own mistakes, by the wounds inflicted by those we loved, by the memory of loss, and by things we desperately wish had never happened. Sometimes we remain stuck in the past because we haven't truly made peace with what transpired. We tell ourselves things like, "I should have done better," or "I should have prevented that," or "I shouldn't have said that." Yet, the truth is, no one in this world, not a single one of us, can go back and change the past. All we can do is learn from it, and slowly, gently, let it go. Now, a lot of people misunderstand this process. They believe that letting go means forcing themselves to forget, to scrub the memory from their minds. But it doesn't. Letting go is not about erasing the memory. It's about deleting the past's power to hurt you today. You are allowed to still remember. You are allowed to still cherish parts of a memory. But you no longer have to bear its emotional burden. Letting go is when that memory no longer brings you to tears. It no longer makes your heart feel heavy and tight in your chest. It no longer interrupts your sleep at night. Letting go is when you can look back and firmly state, "I accept what happened, and I will not allow it to control my life anymore." Try to just sit quietly for a moment and absorb this one sentence. I cannot change the past. Say it to yourself. Feel the truth of it. But also remember the second, equally important sentence. But I can change how the past affects my life today. We are so often caught in the trap of what-ifs. What if I hadn't done that? What if I had left sooner? What if I had known then what I know now? But the game of what if brings us nothing. It only steals our peace, our presence, and our joy. Acceptance doesn't mean you're giving up. Acceptance means ending the war you are fighting against yourself. It's putting down the weapons and declaring peace within your own heart. Forgiveness is one of the hardest actions a human can undertake. But it is also one of the most healing. Sometimes we must forgive someone who never asked for our forgiveness. Sometimes we have to forgive someone who never even realized they hurt us. And critically, sometimes the hardest person to forgive is ourselves. We hold ourselves to impossible standards, judging our past selves with the wisdom of our present. Remember this. Forgiveness does not change the past, but forgiveness fundamentally changes your future. You do not forgive to make the other person comfortable or to let them off the hook. You forgive to free your own heart from the prison of resentment. Say slowly, internally, to yourself, "I forgive, so that I may live in peace." Feel the weight lift as you say it. Humans have a strange habit. The more we want to forget something, the more we seem to replay it in our minds. Sometimes, it's not the past event itself that wounds us, but the way we keep telling its story. Every time we recount the painful details to someone else, every time we lie in bed and think about it before we fall asleep, we give that old wound new energy. We're essentially re-traumatizing ourselves. So, from this moment on, let's make a decision together. Stop the old story. Start a new one. You are not obligated to keep telling the story of a wound that has healed. You do not have to reopen a chapter that you have already closed. You are allowed to say, "That was a part of my life. But it is not my whole life anymore." When we are fixated on what we have lost, we often forget to appreciate what we still possess. Think about it. At any age, whether you're 50, 60, 70, or even 80 and beyond, you still have time. You still have wisdom you've gained from your experiences. You still have opportunities, new relationships waiting to be formed, new dreams waiting to be dreamt, and so many days yet to be lived. The past is finished. It is written in ink. But your future is a blank page. It has yet to be written. As long as you are still breathing, you still have the chance to be happy. Don't let the story of your past rob you of the potential of your future. It's important to understand that letting go is not a fast process. It's not a switch you flip. Letting go is a journey. Sometimes we feel strong and resolved, and then suddenly, a song, a smell, or a place brings the memory rushing back. Sometimes we feel we've forgotten, and then our heart feels heavy again out of nowhere. That is normal. That is human. Letting go does not mean never remembering. Letting go means that every time the memory returns, you can acknowledge it, nod to it, and say, "I see you. But I have made my peace, I am okay." It's a slow process. A little bit every day. Like a leaf falling from a tree in autumn, it happens without haste, without force, but with a natural and quiet release. Ultimately, life is not about how tightly we hold on to the past, but about how bravely we choose to release it. Letting go is a gift you give yourself. It is a gift of peace, of tranquility, and of creating space in your heart and your mind for a more beautiful future. Today, you are not forgetting the past. You are choosing the future. So right now, wherever you are, take a slow, deep breath in, and as you exhale, imagine you are releasing that old weight. Place your hand over your heart, feel its steady beat, and say these words to yourself: "I release, I forgive, I let go, and I choose to live in peace today." Thank you so much for listening. May serenity always flow in your heart, and may your days ahead be lighter, calmer, and more beautiful. If this was helpful, please consider subscribing for more videos on finding peace and living well. Take care.